What brought you here today, though?
Because of the 11,000 people.
Well, we're here today for Palestine. I'm here especially in support of the children. You know, they're killing the children. There's a genocide that's taking place. Israel is an apartheid state, and I'm here to fight that. Basically, I'm here for the Palestinian people, especially for the children. You know, this has to stop. I think it's about 4,000 children that's dead. These children, they have nothing to do with the war. They wasn't even born when Hamas was put it in place, and I think that's disgusting. What's happening, and I think that's disgusting that the world is watching it, knowing that what's happening and nobody's doing anything about it. So today I'm here to be on the right side of history as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I've supported Palestine for a very long time. Basically, yeah, as my friend was saying, it's basically 4,104 children were killed as of, I think it was like last Monday, which we calculated to be about 283 Columbines. If you remember the Columbine school massacre. So yeah, basically I've come on the last 3 or 4, I think this is the 4th March, I'm losing count a little bit, but I think this is the 4th March that we've been on. It's with my daughter as well, so she's been on, I think this is her 3rd March today. So yeah, long-term Palestine supporter. So obviously that's why I've turned out today.
So emotional seeing thousands of children being killed every day. And no one's doing anything about it, but the people have a voice. And our voice says, stop now. It's enough.
Let's try it. I mean, I just fundamentally disagree with what's going on in Palestine right now. I just want peace. I have my boyfriend's family's in Gaza right now, so it's a personal thing to us, and it's an Antonio Guterres quote, and if the UN is calling for this, then those are the sort of organisations we should be listening to.
And where are you from? Your accent's from?
I'm Irish.
You're Irish, okay.
So Irish people, I guess, have a solidarity to Palestine.
Of course.
Ireland was under British occupation for 800 years, so you kind of can sympathise with what's going on for the Palestinian people right now, and so that's there's a couple of reasons why they're really passionate me about it.
Thank you. So you've got family in Gaza at the moment?
I have, lots of them.
And how are they?
Well, 20 of my family members have died so far. They managed to dig 16 of them out of the rubble. They can't find 4 of them at the moment. The rest of my family have had to move out of our family home. Our family home has been bombed. So not very good, to be honest.
I'm so sorry. And so for you today, what's it for you today? What's the significance of today
I just
for
feel,
you?
to be honest, on all of the marches, not just today, I feel just to be shoulder to shoulder with so many people who feel the same way, and it makes me feel a lot less lonely, put it that way. When I'm watching the news and I'm seeing what's going on, and the ridiculousness of the narrative, to be with so many people like we are today just makes me feel like, at least something might come out of this, hopefully. But then again, I feel like that during every war that happens in Gaza, so
I'm the great-granddaughter of Holocaust survivors, and I feel like it's my duty to not watch by and stand by and watch another genocide happen, an ethnic cleansing which is of the same nature. I also think it's important to recognise that both sides have just created this escalating violence for 78 years, and it needs to stop, and there needs to be something that stops it.
And have you got family in Israel?
I have friends in Israel, but I feel very disconnected to it now, and I feel very grief-stricken that it's turned into such a hateful society, and I don't think I'll ever go back.
And do you feel that it is about anti-Semitism, or do you feel it's about not killing people who are unarmed and innocent women and children and men?
It's literally a case of power over people, and there's huge world powers involved that we have no control or little control over. You know, America being a huge one that support Israel. It's really nothing to do with being Jewish, being Muslim, being Christian. It's literally money, power, greed, colonialism. It's just awful.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Unlike a lot of the media, I've known about this sort of issue for about 15 years. So I know the history, I know what Israel have been doing, I know the amount of times that they've killed civilians, stolen land, broken international law. So we can say that it started on October the 7th with Hamas. No. But anyone who knows a little bit more about history will
1948, 1967, when it was actually then given.
Right, show off. The fact that it's only because of the Hamas's actions a few weeks ago that suddenly everyone's become an expert is a kind of blessing in disguise, because now people are starting to realise what's happening, and Israel's response is the worst it's ever been.
As a human being, as I'm Egyptian, I've got my friends in Gaza. I wouldn't be sitting in my bed or just laying around while my friends are there. They've been dispossessed from their homes, they've been moved from their homes, and they're drinking seawater now for a week now, for several days. They've been drinking seawater because there's no water. And while some people here dare and have the nerve to tell us that we're desecrating a nationalistic day for them, I'm gonna buy this. We're not gonna die in silence.
And do you speak to your friends often? Do you get to speak to them often?
Yeah, I just get in contact with them today.
Okay, and
so far they're fine, but some of our friends in Gaza City, they've been surrounded right now by IDF tanks, by the way, and they couldn't get out. Their whole family is surrounded by IDF tanks in Gaza right now, and they can't get out. And it's Nationalistic Day now.